What life-changing item can you buy for less than $100? 2 pet ducks. You may be tempted to go for one, but trust me, you need two, and you'll have about $76 left over. Nice try, Jeff Bezos. A curved shower rod. Seriously? $10 for a tension rod, or $28 for a curved one that takes a bit more effort to install, but your showers are suddenly 33% larger and feels like you're in a hotel every day. Another monitor. Your activity will increase dramatically. A nasal irrigation kit. Either the electronic pump or simply the squeeze bottles. I started using them both leading up to surgery on my sinuses, and I haven't stopped using them since. It takes some getting used to, but the relief and clean feeling is amazing. Houseplants. They will make you happy looking after them. I recently bought a Venus flytrap. She caught her first fly today, so proud. Aeropress coffee maker. The thing broke my wife of her $200 monthly Starbucks habit. The unit costs maybe $25 or so. New pair of socks. If you've been wearing the same pairs forever like I usually do, there's nothing like putting on a new pair of freshly bought socks. You can totally feel the difference. I never realized till was an adult, sadly, but I appreciate the feeling of new socks all the time. Rice cooker that kept me fed during depression when I barely had the energy to get out of bed. Takes less than nothing to get some rice in there and flip the switch. Want something sweet? Throw coconut and sugar in there. Want flavor but can't be to make anything? Get some Spanish rice or saffron going. You can throw tofu in there with it if you need. Yeah, it's not the best for you, but hot food is better than no food. I bought a $1 back scratcher from a Nation market in Town Point. Best $1 I ever spent. A decent light wake up alarm clock completely changed my mornings. Don't think I could ever go back to using my phone or a simple alarm clock. If you have trouble getting up or functioning in the morning and like a nice cup of coffee or tea, an electric kettle with a timer can be a real game changer, or just getting an electric kettle if you don't have one. Vertical mouse. $20 saved my wrist using it at work all day. It looks odd, but it feels so much more natural. I even got a bunch of people at my office to buy one after they tried mine. Edit. Here's a link to the one I have for those interested. A king-size blanket for a queen-sized bed. This post cost me over $400 so far. Sharp knives for the kitchen. A glass breaker on a keychain. Push it against the glass of your car window and it shatters immediately, helping you get out of a car underwater, broken door, etc. Super cheap and life-saving. In my opinion, definitely a weighted blanket. If you have a hard time sleeping at night or have anxiety, they have some at Target for $25 currently. Motion sensor night lights. Can't tell you how many stub toes or falls they have prevented. Also a cheap intruder alarm. Carbon monoxide detector. More than one 10mm socket. Blackout curtains for your bedroom. May sound simple, but a good pillow. It is amazing the change in why aches and sleep you see when you have a good pillow that fits you. Sunscreen. No skin cancer for me. An air compressor to air up your tires. Got one off Amazon for $30. A 10-foot charging cable or a quality pair of shoes. If you have a large lawn or a property that requires a lot of yard work, get some 3-meter work tunes, about $50, and their combination hearing protection and Bluetooth headphones, so you can actually hear your music without destroying your eardrums. They're a good gift too for anyone you know with a lawn or wood shop or something. At my old house it was a 4 to 5 hour ordeal to mow and trim the property. I'd likely have went fully insane without those. National Park Annual Pass. A good shop vacation. You will not believe how many uses around the house you'll find for it. Cobweb removal, water removal, gravel removal, vent cleaning, soot trap cleaning, after a good scrub, since it's likely from other tasks, car vacuuming, dust, the list goes on. Seriously, if you plan to buy or already own a home, go get a shop vac. Condoms. Houseplants, if you are inside a lot. Step 1. Throw away all your socks. Step 2. Buy 3 to 5 packages of the same sock. Step 3. Enjoy life without ever having to match socks again. First aid kit. A basic skincare routine. I'm talking like cleanse, moisturize, sunscreen, and if you're really adventurous / in need, get yourself a topical for acne or concerns. Amazing for your self-esteem and also becomes a form of self-care eventually. It's so easy to forget to take care of yourself. Light-hearted, but a pressure cooker. You can get one for around $100 and it can easily cook a genuinely staggering variety of food and cook it well. Edit. Till there are two types of people that use pressure cookers: people who use them to cook food and people who use them to make bombs. Edit 2. And people who use it to sterilize things. Foam roller. Fitted sheet straps. They keep cheap sheets from popping up at the corners, so now I can use soft sheets that don't cost a fortune and my sleep is undisturbed by them popping loose, greatly improving my quality of life. An electric kettle. I'm American. A good shower head. I cannot stress enough how a high quality shower head can turn getting clean into a tilly zen 30-minute self-healing and relaxation session. Edit. Okay, clarification. I don't shower for 30 minutes every day. Modern range shower heads use very little water and I only have about 15 minutes to get ready in the morning, so this is a rare treat I'll let myself do once or twice a month. I appreciate the loving comments. A dash cam for your car can protect you from wrongful claims, also vandalisms and theft. A good chef's knife and a cast iron skillet. When you have tools that are satisfying to use, cooking becomes less chore and more hobby. You'll end up eating healthier, cheaper than takeout / restaurant, and ditching the dull Walmart knife and scratched up non-stick aluminum skillet are the best place to start. Editing to add, since so many are asking what to get, Victorinox 8 or 10 chef's knife and 10-foot Lodge cast iron skillet. These in my opinion are at the tippy top of the curve on quality to price ratio. These probably leave enough room in the budget to get a $2 steel from Goodwill and a large butcher block cutting board. As long as you use the steel with some regularity, a good knife should go a long time before it actually needs to be sharpened. Second edit. I agree that a good sharpener is important, but if you have $100 to spend today you can wait on sharpener. As long as you have a steel to maintain the edge you will need one, but not today. Also, I'm going to take another look at carbon steel skillets. 24M. I bought a book online about SQL for like $25 and then a course on Udemy for like $11.99. But went from a job earning $35,000 to $55,000 because I took time to learn a new skill, and if I end up staying and becoming a higher levelist, salary is around 70-75k. Maybe data analysis isn't your gig, but learning a skill can be cheap in terms of money, more time consuming than anything, but worthwhile. A hammock. Bought my Eno a year ago and I have no idea what I did without it. You can literally post up anywhere and everywhere and it will encourage you to go outside a lot more. An electric toothbrush. A used instrument. A passport, although it depends where in the world you are. Where I'm it is less than the equivalent of $100. A cookbook, not like a fad celebrity book, but a real old school family cookbook. Best one I ever found was at a garage sale and was like 6 feet thick, ring binder full to the brim with yellow pages, some with stains. It honestly should have been a family treasure and I got it for $20. Dreads of family recipes with easy to follow handwritten notes. I'm sad I never met the grandma that this thing once belonged to. Edit. Wow, thanks for all the upvotes. It's nice to read the comments about other people that have found cool old cookbooks. Edit 2. OMG, this is my biggest post ever. Thank you for the awards and all the votes. You all made my day. Edit 3. Sweet Raptor Jesus. I guess I have a project now to scan and upload this book. A few people asked, so here is my favorite recipe. These things are amazing and disappear so fast. My favorite recipe in the book. A SSD. SSDs are a gift from God. Silk pillowcase. Edit. I got a silk pillowcase because I have really long hair down to my, and it keeps it from tangling as badly overnight. As a Canadian, it is really upsetting to hear about all the things that can supposedly be had for $100 in other places. Meat thermometer: no more cutting open meat to see if it's done, thus leaking juices. A good everyday carry pocket knife. I use mine several times a day. A slow cooker, a Kindle or library card, a juicer / blender, a donation to adopt a pet from an animal shelter, a printer. Carbon monoxide alarm, please get one. Rice cooker. A folding wagon. Getting groceries in the house. Camping gear, etc. We always have it in the car and you can do 5 trips worth by hand effortless. Books: knowledge is currency that only increases. Tongue scraper. Prescription contact lens. Edit: didn't realize how many people would want to know where to order. So far my fastest option is ordering from optocontacts.com. They will only take a week or less. Lens.me is another option with more exotic brands, but they take much longer to arrive as they ship out of Dubai. Neither will ask for prescription from doctor. You just manually input your recipe. Upgraded my box spring, pillow, and purchased a sound machine before lockdown. I've had more solid sleep, and I'm having quite more pleasant days. I live with anxiety and PTSD, and am a cannabis user, medically / proper channels. As a father of 3, 4th en route, life is simply compounding with interior place issues. After I upgraded my box spring and pillow, I purchased a sound machine. To be honest, each of these 3 things will elevate your sleeping and alter you days to come, not to mention the medical. Each of these things are separately $100. A good set of cookware, whether it's Essen pans or a good chef's knife. Every investment I make in my kitchen increases my quality of life. Edit: I feel like a few people are being deliberately negative about this. For those of you who honestly don't think that you can buy good cookware for under $100, I encourage you to temper your expectations of what good is and check out Amazon right now. If you want a full-blown set of decent Essen pans, there is a ceramic set for around $85 right now. Ceramic cookware is what I started learning to cook on. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than any Teflon or imitation Teflon out there. If you prefer iron like I do, Lodge is a great company and they have a 10-inch iron skillet on sale for $15 right now. Pair that with a decent chef's knife from Mercer, $45, the brand I'm currently using. Then throw in a Dutch oven. Looks like you can get one from Lodge for $40 and it has a decent rating, and you're good to go. Those 3 tools will last for life if taken care of, and you can make so much with them: a shepherd's pie, pizza, fresh bread, soups and stews, stir fry, I mean almost anything. Pro tip: even if it says Prezi-soned, look up how to season it anyway, and never use soap on your iron. Scrub it in the sink under hot water, heat it up on the stove to get the moisture off fast. When it cools off, rub it down with any old cooking oils. Just a thin layer with a paper towel will do. A kitchen scale completely changed my food consumption. Since I could easily measure portions, I learned what they actually should be, not what we in the US act like they are. That plus MyFitnessPal, the free version, even equals me losing 120 pounds over 18 months and developing a much healthier relationship with food and eating. Very simple tools, but great for enacting real, lasting change. The right shampoo and conditioner. And dude, I use this super jelly looking stuff called Love Beauty and Planet, and my hair is glorious, and I love putting my hands into it, and other people like putting their hands in my hair too. Generally women, female marketed products are vastly superior in so many ways, and dudes won't buy it because they're forced into the men's marketed section with bears and wolves and trees that represent college smelling products that are 12 in 1. Y/hair/dish/clothes/car wash. Hair is hair. Choose the products marketed towards people who give a about their hair. Be the beautiful man you were meant to be. Edit: that is a ton of comments. I'm gonna try to get to them later, but for those who want to know, this is my shampoo and this is my conditioner. I used to use Aussie brand conditioner, which did decent things, but felt oily. Edit 2. I have straight hair, but have found r/curly gel to have great resources. Sulfate free shampoo, if where it's at. Edit 3. I'm seeing a ton of people recommend mane and tail. I'm sorely tempted to try it after reading all these. Edit 4. Holy, apparently there's an 18-in-1 soap, and I thought 12-in-1 was absurd. The kind Redditor u/Jilthony_Elbereth has put forward https://www.drabronna.com/ for your consideration.